I used to be a really bad speaker. Back in school, one day I showed up wearing the wrong socks. As punishment, the teacher made me stand on stage and recite the 13 times table. Now, first of all, 13 is already annoying, but in my head, I could calculate it. 13, 26, 39, 52. I knew the math. The real problem wasn't the numbers, it was me. I was so deep in my head, so painfully self-conscious. All I could think was, what are they thinking about me? How do I look right now? I froze. I remember staring at my teacher like, can't you see how stressed I am? Can't you see I'm falling apart up here? Just get me off this stage. At that time, even talking to a relative or a classmate felt like a mental marathon. Before saying anything, I'd rehearse it 10 times in my head because I was scared and I wasn't articulate. What being articulate actually means. Being articulate simply means this. You can clearly translate what's happening inside your head, your thoughts, your feelings, into words another person actually understands. A great speaker treats words the way a surgeon treats instruments: precise, intentional, no wasted movement. But here's the frustrating part. You understand things clearly in your mind, yet the moment you try to say them out loud, you choke, you stumble, you ramble, you explain maybe 30% of what you actually mean. Not because you're dumb, but because you didn't prepare your expression. So today, I want to break down 5 methods I've used over the years to become a better speaker and to express ideas with clarity and precision. 1. Cognitive priming. Listen carefully to this because every word I'm saying right now is intentional. That's cognitive priming. Instead of starting a conversation with something flat like, okay, here's my argument, try this instead. Look the person in the eye and say, I've thought deeply about this, and what I'm about to say matters. 2 things happen instantly. First, the human brain is wired to detect importance. From an evolutionary standpoint, missing important information was a survival risk. So when you signal importance, the other person's attention locks in. Their scattered awareness collapses into focus. Second, and this is more powerful, you're also priming your own brain. When you tell yourself, I need to speak with clarity and precision, your brain reallocates resources. Less daydreaming, less noise, more focus on structuring thoughts. Your brain basically says, got it, precision mode on. 2. Collect your words before you speak. Here's why your thoughts always feel deeper than your speech. You don't pause. Someone asks, how are you? And automatically you say, good. But is that ever really true? Most of the time, what you're feeling is layered, complicated, nuanced. But instead of finding better words, we default because it's easier. That's why awkward moments happen, like when someone at the gym front desk says, have a great workout, and you reply, you too. Now you're embarrassed, not because you're stupid, but because you were on autopilot. When you speak without pausing, it's like throwing darts blindfolded and hoping one hits the bullseye. Instead, imagine this. You pause, you aim, and you hit the bullseye on the first throw. That's what happens when you collect your words. If someone asks a thoughtful question, it's okay to say, that's a good question, give me a second. Look at them or look down. That pause signals depth, not weakness. People respect someone who thinks before speaking. Bonus, better vocabulary. Pausing also unlocks better vocabulary. When you rush, you only access surface-level words, the ones everyone uses. But when you pause, you give your brain time to reach deeper. Studies show that if you use a new word around 30 to 40 times, it becomes part of your natural vocabulary. But that only happens if you slow down enough to use it. If you never pause, those words you underlined in books, they disappear. So when the moment matters, pause, collect your words. 3. Become a messenger, not the message. There are levels to speaking. The lowest level is self-centered talk. I like this, I hate that. Gossip, complaints. No one is moved by it. A higher level is speaking about causes. Health, money, climate, purpose. That's better, but the highest level? Becoming a messenger. At that level, you're not the focus anymore. The idea is, you become a channel, an empty vessel through which something larger flows. That's why many spiritual texts say they weren't written by a person or even by God, but by a messenger. Someone who got out of the way enough for truth to pass through them. There's a scene in Batman Begins where Bruce Wayne realizes something powerful. As a man, he's temporary. As a symbol, he's eternal. Batman isn't flesh and bone. Batman is an idea. And everything impactful in this world works the same way. The biggest leaders, athletes, creators, they don't just exist, they represent something. They attach themselves to an idea larger than their ego. That's when words gain weight. 4. Use metaphors. Some experiences are too deep for plain language. That's where metaphors come in. A metaphor explains the unknown through the known. Instead of saying, "This person is manipulative, untrustworthy, and dangerous in business," you say, "He's a snake." Instantly, the brain understands. Metaphors compress complexity into clarity. They make ideas stick. That's why great speakers, writers, and leaders rely on them, not to sound smart, but to be understood. 5. Raise the complexity you're exposed to. You only grow when you're challenged, and language is no different. If what you read, watch, and listen to never stretches you, your speech stays flat. Watch movies that are just slightly above your comfort level. Read books that are challenging but not overwhelming. Talk to people who are a few years ahead of you. Too easy and you stagnate. Too hard and you quit. Growth lives one level above comfort. That's how you become sharper, clearer, more articulate. Final thought. You don't become a better speaker by talking more. You become better by thinking clearly, pausing intentionally, and aligning yourself with ideas bigger than your fear. That's where real articulation begins. If this resonated with you, don't rush past it. Sit with it. Let the silence do its work. Stick Sage isn't about hype, loud motivation, or quick confidence hacks. It's about quiet strength, clear thinking, and building control one insight at a time. No noise, no pretending, just awareness, discipline, and depth. If you're here, you're already on that path. Stay grounded, stay intentional. This is Stick Sage.